and it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Paul with a steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Porter's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Up top, Booker. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Benton. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The drive by Paul. Out to Craig. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Craig's got 5.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
Toronto calls timeout. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Benton. He's got 11. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 13. Here's Phoenix. A 12-point game. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Porter with the steal. Trent on the wing. Here's Siakam. Trent outside. To the right side. Shot clock at 3. Here's Siakam. They grab their own miss. Back to Trent. Boucher outside. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. So it's Phoenix now. Down by 12. An open look for Booker. That one's wide left.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Up top, Saric. And Saric throws it down.
What I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Benton. To the paint. And the basket by Trent. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Pass to Siakam. Outside for Porter. Here's the three. Here's Benton. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Pass to Crowder. No good on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
19-footer. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Benton. 16 points for him. Pass to Barnes. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Payne drives. Now here's Crowder. Launches it. Phoenix no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Siakam outside. Fades. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Payne. And it's Toronto with a rebound. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. And that's their 5th of 7 games out on the road. Pass to Siakam. Here's Benton. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Bridges. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this guy is a highlight reel waiting to happen. Josh Jackson with authority.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Van Vliet right side. Right side, Anunoby. Fires in the triple. Anunoby's got 8 points.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Phoenix calls timeout. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Griffin. Biyombo with it. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it in.
This guy is very solid close to the rim. Biyombo knows when to be assertive on the interior.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Anunoby. Griffin pulls down the board. So it's Phoenix now. It's an 18-point game. Outside Payne. Back to Griffin. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Biyombo, good. Biyombo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Van Vliet. Left side, Anunoby. Let's go with a three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. He's got 11.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Biyombo. And so it's Toronto. Up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. They double-team Paul. Outside Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Johnson with a bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Van Vliet misses.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Two shots.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Booker. Left side Johnson. Barnes with the rebound. And Toronto has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Trent's shot is off. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a three. That shot missing. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Trent from long range. Sinks the tray. Trent's got 5 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's the Suns with the ball. Takes a step back. Now Booker. Down low. The kick out to Paul. Fires the three. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Trent on the wing. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. And Phoenix has possession. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. Back to Johnson. For 3.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Siakam in the post. Over Ayton. And again, no good by Toronto. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Siakam left side. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And here's Jackson. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The assist.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Pass to Saric. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Give him 8. Shoots over Siakam. Ayton, no good. Siakam outside. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And here's Saric from outside the arc. They get it back. Ayton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them. And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more, and he's done.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game. With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Pass to Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, I love watching Josh Jackson try to fend off the defense. Refuses to be bothered by the contact.
Now Craig. Saric down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Saric has gotten his 2nd bucket. Here's Toronto now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Ben. He's got 17. Achua with it. Now guarded by Booker. Achua can't hit.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achiuwa, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Pass to Šarić. Fires for three. Achiuwa with the rebound. To the middle. Achiuwa with the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Phoenix calls timeout. And here are the Suns. And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achiuwa early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Clock at 2. Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
And Boucher drops them both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Griffin in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Griffin's gotten his first points in this one.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
Over to the wing. Boucher outside. And finished off by Boucher.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Well, this is one area of strength for Josh Jackson. He is a strong, versatile defender who understands how to affect shooters.
And
77. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Benton. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
The shot comes out, and Toronto will come the other way. Pass to Anunoby. Fades away. Here's Benton. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, Landry Shamet.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Achiuwa with the dunk.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. They get the rebound. Oh, they get a hand on it. Biyombo can't hit. Here's Benton. And they recover it. To the inside. Pass to Boucher. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
So it's Phoenix now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jacks up a three. Tries again. Here's Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
We call that persistence, folks. Bismack Biyombo is a force on the offensive glass.
To the paint. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Lee. Inside. Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Trent on the wing. Pass to Benton. Achua with a screen. Back to Trent. Achua inside. Out to the right wing. There's the steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Griffin. Yep, that one goes.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Achua. 20 feet out. And the shot goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
It's Shamet on the wing. From the arc. And the Suns get it back. Back to Lee. Puts up a three. Biyombo. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Biyombo relishing the opportunity to get a second chance point and leave no doubt.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Boucher outside. And finished off by Boucher.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Shamet. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Phoenix calls timeout. And it's the Suns with the ball. Ball with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Outside Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's VanVleet. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Trent for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Achua. Back to VanVleet. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's a 3 from Paul. No good on the shot. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Achua with a screen. Three-pointer, VanVleet finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Now here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, as good as Chris Paul's passing game is, the scoring ability is on par.
Pass to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Bridges. Siakam pulls down the board. Takes the 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Blake Griffin.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 3rd foul so far. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Van Vliet on the wing. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
3-point field goal.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And here are the Raptors now. The three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. And Fred Van Vliet again.
3-point field goal.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
So it's the Raptors winning.
You could be